picture of this car in my Insta story last night. It's a VW Golf GTD, and I got a lot of people message me saying, Calvin, can you please do a video on that car for your channel? So it's not something that I'm massively excited about, if I'm honest, but you asked for it. So today's video is going to be about this beautiful Mark 6 Golf GTD. So here it is then. I've bought this car to sell it, by the way, and my aim for today is I need to get, I'm dropping it off to get the wheels done because some silly Billy has decided to paint the diamond cut wheels black. They've obviously done it to save money, I guess, but it lets the look of the car down, because they are a good looking car, let's face it, but you just wouldn't do that to the wheels, would you? I love black wheels, don't get me wrong, but some cars just don't work with black wheels. So this will be going on my retail site. It'll be going up for retail money, and it'll be advertised like with warranty and finance and stuff. But yeah, so I put a picture of it on my Insta story last night, and everyone was like, Calvin, what? You need to get out in that car. I want to know what your thoughts are on a GTD. So fair enough, man. The whole diesel thing is slowly fading out. People are definitely less excited about these cars, or this a diesel engine nowadays as they were a few years ago, but you know, it's a cool car. I've done a video recently on a Mark 6 Golf GTI, and I do like the Mark 6s. I think they've got like quite a bold look to them. I mentioned in the previous video that, you know, they've got quite a, I don't know, they look quite fat and mean. They're a good looking car. So this is effectively a Golf GTI with a diesel engine. If you look on the inside, it's all exactly the same as a GTI. This is quite a good spec car as well. It's full leather. It's got a DSG box, and it's got heated seats. But like, look, I noticed this when I was driving it yesterday. That literally pops out. So I'm guessing they just, same steering wheel, they just changed the badge to suit the car. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to jump in it, and let me spin the camera around sitting there 1 second. So what I'm going to do now is RRT and Luton are the people that are going to be refurbing the wheels. They've got my C43 AMG that I've done a video on recently. Let me just ignore that phone call. They've done the wheels on that, so we're going to swap over that, and then I'll check back with you in a couple of days time and show you what this car looks like once the wheels have been done. And also at the end of this video we're going to do draggy times in this car, because it'll just be good to see how quickly we can get it to 60. Alright, so let's get out for a drive. Isn't that amazing? Every time I close the car door, music turns off. Clever stuff that is. So, a Golf GTD, laddies and gentlemen. I'm going to use laddies and gentlemen as a term because generally, I've got hairbands in my pocket. It's a strange one, isn't it? Laddies and gentlemen, yeah, because generally, yeah, you are. There's not many ladies out there, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, Golf GTD. This is, what year is it? It's a 62 plate car. It's done 41,000 miles, bloody good mileage. And we're getting the wheels refurbed, didn't we? That's what we're doing. So let's go for a drive and we'll talk and you know, talk about Golf GTDs as we drive. Right? Let's get on the road first. See, this is for me the diesel engine. That should really be the subject to this video, the diesel engine, because everyone's a bit unsure about diesels at the minute, and rightly so, because you get all this bad press, you know, and everyone's listening to all this negative stuff about diesels, and you know, diesel prices are they going up? I suppose all fuel prices are going up, but when diesels, like back in the Mark 4 Golf GTI days, they brought out the Golf GT TDI. I love that car. It was 150 bhp, 1.9 diesel engine. Brilliant engine, super reliable, and at that time, stage in time, the diesel engine was like thriving. Everyone wanted a diesel, didn't they? It was cheap. They were cheap road tax. They were powerful. Like for 150 bhp, they were the quickest little power things you could ever drive. And yeah, they were cheap to run. Like this car here, I just looked on Auto Trader. I think it's quoting like 65 miles to a gallon. I know it's probably an exaggerated figure, but they're good on fuel, aren't they? But nowadays, you know, you can't drive a diesel into London, or you can, but they're going to charge you for it, as well as charging you for... Let me just sort that camera out. I know people get annoyed when I do this sort of stuff, don't they? But I am always in a rush, and you know, trying to film videos and be in a rush at the same time is often difficult. So that's that now. It's a little bit better. So yeah, you get charged congestion charge, which none of us like, and then you get charged a diesel charge. It's just yeah, they're restricting the use of diesel engines, I suppose. But the Golf GTD, when it's come around, it's like the tailor-made GTI Mark 6 diesel, tailor-made GTI, but with a diesel engine. So it's perfect. This car, like I said, it's got heated seats, full leather. It was odd to have a diesel engine with all this spec, and it was like a normal petrol engine car, but it had a diesel engine. So I don't know what my point is. It was a cool thing, wasn't it? I remember feeling excited about these cars. This is 170 bhp. It's obviously VW's 2-litre TDI engine that they've done the old diesel scam on, that whole scandal thing. That was a little bit of drama as well, wasn't it? But nowadays, I'm just like, at the time, let's backtrack. What am I talking about? What am I talking about again? A few years ago, let's change the subject slightly. I had a 320D automatic coupe. It was a lovely car, and I got that car remapped. So it's about 200 bhp after I had it remapped. It was so quick. I loved diesel power. I still love diesel power now, but since there's like the negative stuff about diesels, and you can get so much more power out of petrols, it's just the diesel hype's just massively faded off. So there's me trying to sell this car. I'm telling you that diesels are bad, but you know, you can still buy it if you want to buy it. But yeah, I loved my diesel 320D. It was quick, it was exciting. The way they deliver power, it was like an on-off switch. The power was just there, and you can achieve that with little effort with a diesel engine. I even had a transit van. I had that remapped, and it was brilliant. It was great fun. So this car, surprisingly, what is really strange about this car, not strange, what is impressive about this car is the fact that it's held its money so well. This car today books at about 11 or 12,000 pounds, I think, maybe, might even be more than that. But they're a lot of money. I know it's done, it's low mileage, but it's a hell of a lot of money for a car that, I suppose for me, I'm kind of the wrong person to talk to about this car, because I'm not that excited about it. Phone keeps going. But anyway, the purpose for me in this video is, like I say, I want to get it prepped for retail. So this car will go up for sale. They're still in massive demand, which is probably why I had a few messages about them about this particular one last night, because I can see why a lot of people want to buy them. Because you buy a diesel engine, although yeah, there's this bit of negative, and in the next 20 years they're going to be gone off the road, but right now you can buy one, they're seemingly not depreciating too bad, and you can run them for little amounts of money. The fuel, these things just run on forever on a little bit of fuel. So for me, I could do with something like this in my life. So yeah, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to drop it off to RRT, and I'll check back with you in a couple of days time, obviously in this video, and show you how good it looks with the proper diamond cut wheels, because it needs them, doesn't it? And I can't be retailing a car with chavvy black wheels when, you know, it's gonna limit the audience here. So I'll check back with you in a sec. Yeah, 3 months later, I think it's somewhere like that, something 2 to 3 months later. But yeah, the car looks a lot better, doesn't it? Diamond cut wheels, just correctly refurbed wheels, just make a car look so much better. And you're probably wondering why this has took so long. A lot's changed in 3 months, by the way. Obviously we've got a car with diamond cut wheels. We've shingled our whole yard in that period of time. It's now winter time. You can see I'm wearing a woolly hat. It's bloody freezing and it's raining. And but yeah, the car looks a million times better. What I'll do is, let me explain why this took so long, because it has taken a lot longer than planned. So let's just jump in here, out the rain. If there's any rain on that lens, I'm sorry, it should be fine though. So basically what happened, we couldn't find the locking wheel nut, and I think we ordered one. I don't know what bloody happened, it's going on for so long. And then RRT said, the guys at RRT said they couldn't get the wheel nuts out, and it all become a bit of a drama, you know, big, oh, I can't get the wheel bolts out. But yeah, we won't go too much into that. But then we eventually got some on order, and then I forgot about the car, and yeah, it's just gone on for a long time basically. But yeah, it's done now, and the car is back at Binker. It's gone up for sale, and you lot want to see draggy times on it, didn't you? So what we'll do is we'll quickly go out for a little drive. It does look a million times better. The wheels change the look of a car. People that paint their wheels black when they should be diamond car, I get that you're trying to save money, but it just kills the look of your car. Like the M3 that I recently bought, someone had painted them wheels. Again, they've done it to save money. Yeah, just not a good look. So yeah, we'll get the car warmed up, we'll go out for a little drive. I'll tell you a little bit more about my feelings of this car, and then we'll do draggy times, all right? So the funny thing is, not only did I forget that this car was at RRT, I also forgot that I'd filmed that first section of this video, and I was sort of thinking last night, what can I film? And I thought, I know what filming I've got. I've got the Golf GTD back now, and I've filmed the whole first part of a video. So it's worked out quite well for me because I had nothing filmed, so I've now got a little video to show you. But when I sort of watched back the first part of this video, and I thought I was a little bit harsh about the whole GTD thing. I think they're a cool car. I think if you're going to buy one, generally people are buying this because it serves a sensible purpose, and I quite like a sensible car, believe it or not. You know, sometimes it's just nice to have a car that's good on fuel. They just sort of jump in it and rev and go, and it's easy to drive. It's nice having one with 5 doors as well. It's quite practical. I say that a lot. And I think if you were buying one, you'd want one with leather, wouldn't you? And heated seats as well, especially this time of year. So it's a pretty cool car, man. I do like it. So what else was I going to say? Power delivery. I've always liked the way the diesels deliver power. I think I said that in the first part of the video. They're very torquey, short gears, tunable as well. Like you can get like not massive amounts of BHP, but you can get a lot of torque out of them. So they do offer that as well. But yeah, man, I think I should uplift and end this video on a bit more of a positive and let you know that I do like diesels. Obviously there's a bit of negative about them at the minute, but generally as a daily driver they're pretty good still, aren't they? They've got a lot of life left in them, and there is a horse in front of me, 1 horsepower. So what I'm going to do is, we haven't done this for a long time as well, have we? We're going to do draggy times in the wet in a front wheel drive car. It's going to be a laugh. We'll see how quickly we can get this Golf GTD to 60, all right? We'll switch to that scene now. Here we go then, my little private road. We're going to turn the traction control off. We're going to put it in sports mode. I don't think this car's got launch control, if I'm honest. If it did have launch control, I don't think it's going to make a massive difference because it'll probably just go into wheel spin anyway. So 0 to 60, let's do it, yeah? 3, 2, 1. Wheel spin. Fair, that felt pretty quick. Diesels sort of give you lots of power and then they kind of lose power, you know, there's like a little boost sort of sweet spot in the middle of the rev range. With all diesels they're like that, so you do kind of get that feeling, but they give you this false illusion that they're quick. Like, that sounds, that's a bad thing to say. Some of them are quick, like I say, they're tunable, you can get good power out of them, but they do feel quicker than they are. You know, if you put your mum in the driver's seat of this car, she would say,
oh, that's quite punchy, isn't it? That's quite nippy.
Or whatever your mum says as a terminology for, like, the way it takes off, they're quick, man. So what we'll do is I'll do a few runs and I'll check back with you in a second. We'll see how quickly I can get it to 60, all right? So let me do a few more runs and I'll see you in a bit, all right? Now, the results, right? And the really funny thing is, the results were actually really impressive, and I struggled to get good results because obviously it's wet today, and every time it went from firstly into first gear it would wheel spin, but secondly from first to second it would light up again, making it a bit of a nightmare to put any amount of traction down. But I managed to do it, and I've done it in a good time. So I done 0 to 60 in this car. Now, hold on, let's go backtrack a little bit. Or if you go on Auto Trader and look at the on the performance bit, I don't know how accurate Auto Trader's data is, but it suggests that this should do 0 to 60 in 8.1 seconds. Now, when I just done my times in the wet, I done 0 to 60 in 7.21 seconds. So that's like nearly a second quicker than what Auto Trader are quoting, which is impressive. But second to that is on my draggy leaderboard. This is really odd, and I'm still a bit confused about it. I can't remember me doing the times on these other cars, but I'm going to quote it anyway. It's quicker to 60 than a Civic Type R EP3. It's also quicker than an FN2 Type R to 60, and it's almost as quick as a 330D E92 BMW. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. So I think the point is really, even after driving it a little bit today, I know, like I say, it's wet, it's quite an impressive little car, man. I like it. Drives well, pulls well, does 0 to 60 in pretty good times. It's good on fuel, looks the part, it's got heated seats, it's got full leather, and I don't know, it's a good car for a lot of people, isn't it? This car, obviously, at the price range it's at now, obviously, like, since I've owned it, the price has dropped. When I first filmed this first section of the video, it was booking at about 11 grand upwards. It's now booking at about a little bit less than that. So I think we've got it up for about 10 grand or whatever. So had I have acted a bit fast on getting these wheels refurbed, I would have got a lot more money for it 3 months ago. But for this kind of money, you can get a high mileage Mark 7 GTD, so something worth considering, or this is obviously a late reg Mark 6 with low mileage, so they're kind of yeah, they're pretty much your options. They're a popular car, though, Golf GTDs. I like them. I rate this car. I've got to get back to work because I've got a lot to do in reverse. But thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone as well that said to get this car on my channel. I know it was like months ago now, but you got it on my channel. Definitely worthwhile getting it on here. If you did like the video, obviously I always ask you to hit like. That does me a world of good, because it's your way of telling YouTube that this guy ain't too bad at making videos. And if you are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, alright, because I upload a video every Wednesday and Sunday. And in fact, next Wednesday is Christmas Day. I know not everyone celebrates Christmas, but I do, and I'd love to come up with something quite special for Christmas Day. We'll see. But yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday at 6 o'clock, alright? Bye. In the next episode of Calvin's Car Diary, my little brother Curtis gives me the keys to his Porsche 991 911 Carrera S.